Millions know his name, but very few know the man himself. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, is the most influential figure in history, yet his true character is hidden behind stereotypes. Today, we uncover 10 facts about him that you probably didn't know. First, he was orphan. Muhammad lost his father before he was born and his mother when he was just 6. He grew up an orphan, yet became the mercy to mankind. His story begins with loss, not privilege. Second, even before prophethood, people called him Al-Amin, the trustworthy. His honesty was so respected that even his enemies entrusted him with their valuables. Third, kindness. The prophet once told a story of a prostitute who was forgiven by Allah because she gave water to a dying dog. He taught compassion for every living creature. Fourth, despite being a leader, he would sew his own garments, fix his sandals, and serve his family. Humility wasn't part of his image, it was his way of life. Fifth, fought for justice before prophethood. Before prophethood, Muhammad, peace be upon him, joined a pact called Hilf al-Fudul to protect the oppressed in Mecca. He said later, "If I were called to it again, I would still join." Sixth, he forgave his enemies. When he conquered Mecca, the very city that tortured and expelled him, Muhammad forgave almost everyone. His mercy was greater than his power. Seventh, he cared for poor. The prophet said, "The best of people are those most beneficial to others." He never ignored the poor. He sat with them, ate with them, and lived among them. Eighth, he cried in prayer. At night, Muhammad would stand for hours in prayer until his feet swelled. He wept, saying, "Should I not be a grateful servant?" Ninth, he honored women. He said, "The best of you are those who are best to their wives." This teaching came at a time when women were often oppressed. 10th, he changed the world with faith. Unlike kings or emperors, Muhammad had no riches, no throne, no army at the start. Yet within 23 years, his message transformed nations. Not with force, but with faith. This Eid al-Milad, the greatest way to celebrate him is to emulate him, to be kinder, more generous, and more merciful to all of Allah's creation. Prophet Muhammad wasn't just a messenger, he was a son, a father, a leader, and a servant of God. If the world only knew these 10 truths, the lies wouldn't stand a chance. Now you know, share this truth. Which fact blew your mind? Let me know in the comments.